An iconic building in the town of Windsor goes up in flames. The Windsor Mill was in the midst of renovations, bringing several businesses and restaurants to the small town. Denver 7's Sally Mamdou has been out all day in Windsor. And Sally, this loss is hitting that community hard.
Molly, this fire has caused so much haze in the air. You can smell it just about anywhere in Windsor. Now, this fire started Sunday morning, and we're just 2 hours away from Monday morning. Yet firefighters are still behind me out here fighting all this hot spots you're looking at. Blistering fire engulfed Windsor's landmark.
Pretty sad when the old stuff goes. Sorry.
Emotional is how people living in Windsor feel after watching the historic building that was once a huge part of the agricultural industry in the 1960s turn into rubble.
I remember hauling grain here when I was a kid, when I was on the farm, when it was still a granary.
Jason Boyd lives right behind the burned building.
It was very hot back here.
Too hot, it almost melted his house.
Siding's like literally falling off the house, you see? And then the trash can. You know, it's completely melted.
And in a desperate attempt to save his work truck from burning, he drove through his home.
I drove my dump truck through the fence just to get away from it because it was actually melting the taillights out of my dump truck.
Fire officials say luckily no one was hurt, but the building that was damaged by the 2008 tornado was slowly coming back.
It was kind of a big excitement for downtown to get this building rebuilt, and the stuff that was coming in was huge to Windsor.
Excitement now turned into disappointment.
It was actually starting to look like something, you know, and now it's even worse than it was before, so it's pretty sad.
Now, the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but the fire department has asked the ATF for assistance in this fire investigation because they say a fire of this size will need a lot of manpower. Also, this area surrounding the building will remain taped off until further notice. We are live in Windsor. Sally Mamdou, Denver 7.